recording. I think everybody's muted. Yes. Okay. So here's the deal. We're doing pretty good. We have next week, then we'll be off on Monday, and then we'll finish the month out, I think. Yes. Okay. Go keep your babies quiet. She's keeping her babies quiet while we're doing this. Okay, see the pole? I have my pole. I have my balance pad that I'm going to use to warm up with. And why do I say this? Some people, why don't you just get into the hard stuff? That would be your first mistake in thinking, especially when you have issues. And who doesn't have issues? If you've had joints replaced, if you're recovering from cancer treatment, if you're recovering from doing too much, if you're, name it, arthritis, etc. Work with that. And how you do that is you warm up. I have 2 inches here, okay? 2 inches. I'm going to do it with and without so you'll understand the gravity of just little things that make a difference. Now we're going to get into strength training. I have my free weights. And here's what I have. Yes, I have a chair that I can step way up on and do all that. But you see this? This is a little kid's tool. Am I going to stand on it? No. But I'm going to use it for a very crucial move in a little bit here. So here's my pole. I'm going to come here to my pad. Okay, can you tell me? I'm not going to get on it. Go keep the babies quiet. This is live Zoom class. And we're going to sit down. I got to keep going. Okay, I'm not going to stand up. I'm not going to stand up. She's worried that it's unstable. That's the point. I want it to be unstable. Can you let the dogs out, please? Thank you. You think I'm going to do this? I think I am. Go ahead, let them out, quick. Open the door. Open the door. Let them out. I've got hound dogs and my little grandchild, and we're doing class. So I'm right here. I'm going to hip hinge. I got my pole for a reason. We're going to do some arm work. We're going to do some hip work. We're going to do free weight work. But right now, this right here is such an important move. And I do it all the time. Almost every day we do this in various ways, but I'm really going to point this out. This is a hip hinge, but you didn't see what I just did. So I'm going to point it out. I'm sitting on a pad to give me 2 inches height. So I'm not going to go too deep. I'm pointing to the hinge that I want to be moved, but here's what you don't see. I just now, when I pointed here, I just now said rib cage up. No. Go over there. Say rib cage up and then hip hinge. And you keep your chin tucked. And if you go back and touch here and you innervate right here, then when you come to this point right here, you say rib cage up, as if somebody was behind you lifting the rib cage up. And then when you come down, and see I have my heels lifted. I'm not even going to go deep into that. I'm going to lift my heels. I'm pointing into my toes. I'm hip hinging. I'm going as deep as I can. And then I'm going to go all the way back. And I'm going to hold it here. I'm going to go 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. Now when I come to this point, I say rib cage up and I really push my hips back. If you will get this mechanics, it makes all the difference in the world. And you're going to be using your abdominals and your back extensors like they were designed to how to work. And you're going to get better and smoother at that. And if you have hip issues, let me tell you, this becomes a bigger deal than you would think. Now, after I've done this right here and I felt this now kicking. See, I'm contracting here. I'm dropping my shoulders. I'm touching, but I'm not leaning into it. My toes are down, my heels are up, and now I'm going to raise my rib cage. Now I'm coming down, keeping my chin tucked. Now I'm going to start my neck motion because that's part of this whole lineup. So I'm going to go back, drop my shoulders, tap, and hold it. Take breaths. 3, This should be really working. 2, right here. 3, now come down, look the other way. The chin goes over the shoulders. Then we come back. Now you didn't go too deep that time. You know why? I had this right here, so I couldn't go any lower. I want to guard that. And why do you say that? Why do I say I want to guard that? I want to put this here so I don't go lower than that, because I'm really working at this point to push my taillights shining that way. Then I come back, I turn my chin, I tap, I say 1001, 1002, right here, 1003, take a breath through your nose. Now when I'm right here, you go rib cage up. That whole back extends up as I keep my shoulders down, and then I turn my chin. I'm on my toes here, my heels are lifted. Okay, I'm gonna do one more with this bar right here, okay? Because I'm trying to guard you. Some of you overdo some moves, and if I came to you and you were going, oh, I can go deeper than that, and you go way down, but your back starts to flex, then that's the reason I'm doing this, okay? So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna say ribcage up, drop my chin, breath in through the nose. This is working really hard. Count 3, come down, right here, right here, right here. My heels are up. My heels are up. I'm pressing into the toes. I'm turning my chin over to the shoulder, turning my chin over to the shoulder. Take a breath. Keep your heels up, breath, heels up, breath, heels up, breath. Drop your shoulders. Now, push on your hands and come up. Don't ask your back to do that. And you're going to need to do that when we go to the next phase of this, which is taking the bar out. So if I were with you and we were just training and I was noticing that when you come down, see, you start to round a little bit, then I wouldn't take the bar out. I would say, no, you need to come just to here, and you need to really, really push the butt back so that your back is extended. Drop your shoulder, drop your chin. You need to get good at doing that and not rounding your back or flexing it up. Not in this position, but if you're keeping it really good and flat here, and you can do this smoothly, you can go back here, you can hold, you can keep it very extended, then I'll take the bar out. Now, my heels are up, I'm into my toes. Now, I'm gonna bring my elbows right down here, okay? I'm gonna drop my shoulder, okay? Now I'm gonna go deep and I'm gonna push out against my legs. Drop my shoulders and I'm gonna turn. And now I'm gonna pull that groin into it, okay? So drop your shoulders, turn and push. Push out with your elbows, with your forearm, then come center, then come up. So you don't come up from the bent position. Okay, stay up on your toes. Your heels are lifted, and it's only like 2 inches that you need to keep these up here. Well, it depends on the length of your leg. If I have my fun size people working on this, you're probably gonna have to go up a lot more. Let's see. The names that come to mind is Kay. All right, Chrissy's not on this one. Drop your shoulders. I don't know if Mary Martin's on. Here we go, down. Now, push out and turn and go really deep. As long as you don't round your back. You've got to get this hip hinge thing down, okay? Because I am amazed when I start working with somebody newly that has never been trained. It is so difficult to get them to have body awareness to not jack up their back when they're doing a hip hinge. And this is a hip hinge, and it's a seated hip hinge. So I can go now from one side, now that I've done it once on both sides. See, I'm pushing out with my forearms. As I'm staying low, as I'm keeping my back very extended, and then I come back up. Excellent work, excellent work. Now, I'm gonna go from here after doing that, to standing. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my bar because we're going to do some arm stuff before I take this out. So I'm going to sit and stand. Remember the formula. What's the formula? You go down to a count of 4, and yeah, that's when you're going to hold, and you come up to a count of 2. Now, my feet are open a little bit wider. I have this pad here, see? Make sure your knees track over your toes. So if you choose to open your toes a bit, that's fine, but your knees need to track over it. What do I mean by that? I don't want your knees coming in here. It's super easy to do that. So if you have your feet wide and you're turned out a little bit, those knees have to track over that. Okay, come on down. Come on down. 2, 3, hold it. 4, sit. Okay, now we're going to do this 3 times. Then we're going to take the pad out, and I want you to see what a difference 2 inches make. Take a breath through your nose, drop your shoulders, tighten, just brace, keep breathing. Hip hinge, we're going to go 1, 2, then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to hold 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to sit down. One more time, here we go. Hip hinge, drop your shoulders, breath. 1, 2, bring that bar right under your chin. Come back down. 1, 2, 3, hold it. 4, 4, keep your knees out, and come down. Okay, now real quick, take your pad, your balance pad out. Now go ahead and sit down. And from doing it with the pad to doing it just on the seat, you're going to notice quite a difference. Take a breath. Okay, I'm on. Chewing off my log. Here we go. Hip hinge. Drop your chin. Ready? Up. Do you notice the difference? Yeah. That's why all that form and everything you did with the back before we did this is important. Okay, 1. Push, push, push back. Drop your shoulders. 3. Hold it. Come on down without sitting. Come on down and sit. Here we go. 2 more. Hip hinge. Drop your shoulders. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm right here. See, I'm just doing this right now. Okay. Hip hinge. Soften your knees. Push, push. 2, 3, 4. You're hovering, hoovering, whatever. In over the chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you come down. Okay. This right here, you did nothing else all day long, but that type of a sit to stand, you'd be far ahead of the game. Okay. But you got to focus on some of those positional issues. Okay. Now we're going to come up, and I've got my little stool right here. So this is a very unstable stool. There's no way I'm going to stand on that. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to bring this right here as a kickstand, a little insurance. I'm holding it with between 2 fingers, not gripping it, 2 fingers. I'm going to shift, tap, and I'm not putting any weight into the tapping leg. No weight. It's a shift and it's a tap. And this one is very bent. My shoulders are down. I'm breathing through the nose. Okay? Shift, come tap, come here, bring the pole here, hip hinge, come down into your sit to stand mode. Keep your knees out. We're going to go right into that work and come back down. So stay with me. I'm not going very fast, but I'm going steadily. Try to smooth your movements out. So hip hinge, you know how to do it. Drop your shoulders. 1, 2, shift. 3, and use this here if you need to. Always, always, because I'm telling you, when you go and you've done a shift and you just are doing it quickly and you're not thinking about it, you're going to be surprised at how off balance you might get. Okay? So I do 2 taps, then I hip hinge, I come down and into my sit down position. I didn't hover that time. I'll have to remember that. Here we go. I'm going to do 3 more of these. Stay with me. Hip hinge, drop your chin. Big breath. Exhale, 1, 2. Breath. Exhale. Shift. Back down. Shift. Back down. And then down to 4. 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. Hover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift to the heels every time. Shift to the heels. Okay, drop your shoulders. Keep your knees tracking over those toes. Hip hinge. 1, 2. Tighten tummy. Shift. See, when you shifted, you gotta bend your knee. And those of you who have knee issues, please, till you get better, you gotta put the pole down. So you're gonna shift, tighten, because you're gonna come up here and tap. Don't put weight in it. And then shift, and then tap. Okay, this is a huge deal. I'm trying to help you navigate it to get better, to not hurt yourself. Shift to the heels. You're coming down, down, down. Hover, hover, hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Make sure you don't drift, okay? I know. 2 more. Here we go. Hip hinge. Drop your shoulder. Breath. Exhale. 1, 2. Either use this or be very aware that when you shift and you don't use that leg at all, you're in a one-legged stance. Then you put it down, you shift, and you come here. And you come down, and then you come down to the 4 count. 1, 2, 3. Go way down. Go as low as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sit. And you want to do that whole process. We've got 1 more. As smoothly as possible. That's the point. Take a breath. 1 more. Hip hinge. Shift to the heels. Drop your shoulders. Exhale. Squeeze tight. Get ready. You're going to shift. Right here is the crucial time. There's those of you who need to put your pole down so that you fully shift and that you don't tweak because you've lost your balance, a knee, okay? See that? And then you come back down, you shift, tight tummy, right here, and you bring it up, and you hold, and you come down, and now shift to the heels, and come down, 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 hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 5, 6, 7, 8, and sit down, okay? So we did about, I don't know, 6 maybe 8, and we did 2 sets. I added the shifting in the 1. So now take your bar. We're gonna be right here for just a second, and I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and now put your balance pads back in place. I have to wrangle some dogs and some little grandchildren here. So I'm gonna have you put your pillow right here. Okay, take big breaths. Get your pillow in the shade. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now, we're going to again use our pillow, and we're going to use this little unstable stool. Yeah, you could use these, just don't step on them. Lay down. Can you get her to lay down? Lay down. So, in practice for this, I want you to tap right here and then come back. Okay, so here's where the very first move that we did comes in. I see lots of presentations with people sitting in chairs. I don't even think I've seen one point out that when you go to lift your leg to do anything, you've got to consider what's your position of your back. What's the position of your shoulders? I'm not seeing it, and that's what gets everybody in trouble. So it has the ability to help you really strengthen but it can screw your back up if you're not aware of what's going on. So see what I'm doing? Remember, this is one of the first moves we did today. See, I go back here. Now you don't have to go all the way back. That's the positioning right here. See this? My feet can come off the ground now and I'm totally safe. But there's so many presentations done and I see them all the time. And if you're somebody with osteoporosis, if you're somebody with really pretty bad arthritis in your spine, your hips, whatever, and this is not pointed out to you, you could really hurt yourself. So drop the shoulders, take a breath, brace right here, and then rib cage goes up. See that extension? Now you can go back. Now you work this. Now you work this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Take a breath. See, I'm just tapping. See, my hands are going out. My hands are coming back. I'm taking breaths. A lot of people will be holding their breath right now. This is really taut. This is braced. And I'm bringing my knee up and tapping my foot. Bring your knee up and tap your foot. Don't slide it in there sideways. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Bring them out. Palms are up. Take a breath. Take a breath. Big breath. Tap. Tap. Now stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. We're going to take this very move and go to the second move here. But this right here has to be right. Okay? Hang on with me. See, I'm just doing little tiny circles. My shoulders are down. This is very braced. My rib cage is up. Woo, should be feeling this. Yeah. That's how you do this type of thing. Now come forward, release, go to the second move I went into, or third, and just push out. Turn, look, turn, look, turn, look, turn, look. Yeah, just keep that back extended. It will make you feel so much better to help those joints get that synovial fluid going gently. You don't have to crush it every time, okay? So now let's go to the second step. Before we do that, we're going to do a sit to stand and a little bit of a transverse move. So we're going to go sit to stand right here. That should be nice and smooth. And as soon as you come up to full standing, did you tighten here? Did you take a breath through your nose? Did you drop your shoulders? And have you locked your knees? Yeah. If you locked them, soften them. Yeah. You just got to, because that helps you employ the whole leg muscle. And you're not just, locked out. Okay, here we go. Second round on our taps. Hip hinge, down, and come back. Now, for this one, we're going to go ahead and get a light weight in our hands, okay? So my light weight is a 6, okay? If you ever are having a flare-up in your shoulder, which probably is arthritis, okay? You can do this with no weight, or you can lighten the weight. So this is 3 for me. This is 6, because I don't want to kick up that shoulder issue again, right? So first thing I'm going to do is hip hinge and go back, tighten in my stomach. Take a big breath through the nose and release. If you can through the nose, you're going to go through the mouth. Try to train yourself to breathe through your nose as much as possible. Okay, hip hinge back, bring those weights right here. And all in the world that we're going to do is come here to the shoulders, and we're just going to come down. That's it, okay? This is lightweight. So you have to now deal with stabilization through the shoulder, stabilization through the spine. I'm going to be doing just a tap and coming down, okay? We're going to bring one leg up. See that? Then we're going to bring the other leg up. See that? So here's what my caution, my little trainer's caution would be. Just say you're going to do this. I don't care if you think it's too easy. Just say, okay, I'm going to follow what this crazy woman is doing. Okay? That's number one. Drop your shoulders, open back, get your arms going, and we're gonna do the arms like this, one at a time. When you come up, bring the knee up and come down. Then extend. See this? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and tap and bring it down. If you can't do those kind of compound moves without thinking and making sure your back is in good position, forget the arms. Just hold them right here. That would be fine. So come back right here and just hold them. You don't have to keep doing the work. I'm going to go ahead and do the work. Okay, I'm doing one tap right now. I'm doing one tap and then an extension. See that? So my back is extended, very extended. Drop my chin, breath, boom, boom. Yeah, it's just a 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't cave. See, if you do this back here, then you're in trouble. So don't cave. If you're caving, you can't really add the weights and stuff. Just do the tapping, okay? You get to choose. Drop your shoulders, back, hip hinge, up, extension, back tap, and back down, okay? Tighten your tummy, open, up, and extend until you feel that muscle contract. Here we go. Tap, extend, tap, and back down. Okay, now ready, we're gonna do a double tap. Yeah, okay, good, keep on quiet. Drop your shoulders, breath. It's a challenge, y'all. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it says 1. Don't worry about staying on anything. Just follow good form movement. Okay? Take a breath. If you are loosening it in the back, stop. Reposition, drop your shoulders, go back, tighten rib cage up, and then get back in it. Okay? Boom. Make sure you're not turning your toe out. Boom. Back and down. Hit it. All the way up. Back and down. Breath. Tap. Go out. Tap. I think I said I was going to double tap. So here we're going to go. 1. Not double tap. I mean tap once. And then go out. Yeah. 2. Out. Okay. 3. 1 more. And 4. Okay. Then come down. If that was getting dicey, reposition anytime you need to. Slow down anytime you need to. This is a great move if you execute it properly. It can get you into trouble with your back, with your shoulder, with everything if you don't. Okay, so back. Here we go. Tap it up. Get your arms going. See? I'm going all the way down. I'm going all the way back up. Then I'm going to go tap. Then I'm going to go out. And right here is where you don't want that toe to turn. You come straight up. You contract that quad. Right here. Contract the quad. Here we go. Contract the quad. That was 4, I think. Kathy's counting. Okay. I'm driving her crazy today. All right. Sorry, Kath. Okay. Put these down. Shake out, shake out, shake out. Sit to stand. Now, really quickly, take this pad out. The reason I had that in is so that you get your knee up. Okay, now right now, go right back down and sit all the way down. Then come all the way back up. Take a big breath. All the way back down. Now we're just doing it smoothly. I'm doing just a hesitation on the down. I'm not doing holding. I just want to get those moves going. Take a breath. You can come up and tap and reach. You can come back down, all the way down. Really open, push that butt back. Here we go, up, tap, come back down. And notice, here's what I want you to notice. As you're coming up, You should be in the heels, chin tucked. As you're going down, notice where you put more pressure. I'm telling you, you put more pressure on one side than the other. And then you wonder later in the day or tomorrow, why does one side kind of feel tight? This is why. You got to notice, am I pushing equal pressure on both legs as I come into that position? Am I putting equal pressure? It's a awareness thing, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and pick up a higher weight, okay? And I'm gonna go even and even because I'm not going to necessarily use my shoulder. I'm gonna focus on bicep and I'm gonna focus on tricep. Now, I'm sitting. You can sit and do everything that we're gonna do. Or you can use your own body as the chair. See this? So it's up to you. You can either do here and do the curls, do the kickbacks, or you can stand the way I'm gonna stand, okay? So now I'm gonna go pretty heavy, so I'm not gonna impact like on my shoulder. Well, when I say pretty heavy, this is a 9, okay? So whatever, you choose whatever. You can go light as you want to. And I may change it back down. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and stand up. But if you were doing this sitting, you would just come here to here. See this? Hip hinge, a tiny hip hinge. Just right here. Drop your shoulders, drop your shoulders. And if you like doing it from here because you can concentrate on your arm movement, well then sit down. That's fine. Okay? And then when I go to this one, you just come right here, you bring your shoulders down, and then you just kick your elbow back. See this? You keep it low. So I just bring it in, and I just really contract that back arm muscle. See that? So I can do all of it from here, or you can stand, go into a bent over row, you're gonna pull, So I'm putting my weight into my heels. I'm keeping my knees open. Breath, breath, breath. 2 more. 1 more. And then I come right here and I just go like that. And I come in and I go like that. I just do a kickback. Big breath, stay even. Breath, even. Breath, even. Breath, even. 2 more. Push. 1 more. Push. Come up. Yeah, then I'm going to hang on to these weights right here. Bring them up. Put them on top of my shoulders. So now what have I done? I put a 9 and a 9. So now I've added that to my frame. Now, I'm going to merely do a series of taps. So I'm going to take a wide stance. I'm going to shift, tighten in my tummy, and I'm going to go tap and down. So it's quick. This doesn't have to, your tapping can be on the floor, okay? I'm going to scoot this out a little bit so you'll see. You will get great benefit if you simply open your legs, you have a weight up here, you tighten in, you shift, and just tap. But see, I want you to bring your knee up. I want you to bring your knee up and tap. Splay your toes, even in your shoes. You gotta get this going, okay? You gotta soften the knees, tighten the tummy, and now you're doing this whole move with an additional weight. Mine is 18 pounds. See that I just put on my frame. I just put 18 pounds coming right down my frame. That's why you gotta keep a really good postural alignment. So whether you go up or not, it doesn't matter. Sure, it's harder, more challenging if you make sure that you get that knee lifted, but you can do it without the tap. And some of you have knee issues such that you shouldn't go any higher. but you do want to stimulate muscle. So see, just do this, but you keep your knees soft, you keep a good body posture, and you just do that, okay? So I hope you will take a license to modify properly. So I'm going to do about, I don't know, 6 to 8. So I'm going to go here, tap, breath, and I'm going to make sure that I am solid before I bring that leg up, because you can't push down because that's a very unstable stool. You understand? So you can do this on the floor. Take a big breath, keep your shoulders down, rib cage up. Yeah, open your feet, shift, take a big breath. So for my counters out there, which is Kathy, this is counted 1 and 2 and Kathy. Just want to make sure that you know that. Breath, she's gonna get me. Here we go. Here we go. Drop your shoulders. Tap. Drop your shoulders. Tap. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Drop your shoulders. Don't roll your foot. Really open those feet. Take a breath. Okay. So from here, right now, we're going to do 3 more. Here we're going to go 1, and then that's an and. Oh, that's an and. 2. This is the and. 3. And. Did I say 3? Okay. Okay. Some of them have already muted on me. I know it. Okay, so you're going to put your fingers under there and just like roll them off. See, like that? Take a breath. Then I'm going to simply just step back. That's all I'm going to do is step back. Rearrange whatever you need to rearrange so you're not stepping on things. Just step back. Roll into the heel. Okay, so now I've got 18 pounds, which is a good amount to walk around with. Okay, I'm going to step back. And here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to step really far back. I'm going to step back. I'm going to let the front knee bend enough to where I feel that it's going out over my toe, just a little. And then I'm going to come up and bring the leg up. Now right here is where you squeeze your butt. Yeah, yeah, innervate the gluteals, okay? That's a fancier way to say squeeze your butt, okay? Just step back a little. Because why? Because I want this to bend as you put your heel down. See that? Yeah, and I'm doing this with an additional 18 pounds, okay? If you have knee issues, figure all that into it, depending on what you picked up. Okay, drop your shoulders, breath, step back a little, bend that front knee, just a little, then come back. Just a little, bend that front knee, and come back. Okay, one more time. Just a little, bend the front knee, and come back. See, I have to bend that knee in order to get the heel down, but I'm staying forward with my weight load. Does that make sense? So after you've done that, now you're going to employ everything we did in the chair and by tapping on that stool. We're going to bring the leg up, just like this, and tap down. See that? Bring it back up. And I'm doing this managing 9 pounds and 9 pounds, okay? So I'm going to shift. This is a normal step pattern. Tighten your tummy, soften your knees, bring the knee up, tap. See that? And come down. That's the first part of this move. Bring the knee up, tap, bring it up and down. I'm not asking you to hold it. It would be more challenging if I did, but what I want you to do is start have confidence in the way you shift. So drop your shoulders, rib cage up. Here we go. Soften that knee, lift it up, tap. Bring it back. Now what are we going to do? We're going to go straight from a tap to a step back. heel plant. I'm not bending the knee. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm doing a challenge with 18 pounds. I could pick up more, but I want you to put a good amount of weight on there, okay? Drop your shoulders, shift. See, I'm shifting now. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna go tap, then I'm gonna come here and go back and push into the heel. So this type of shifting, body load shifting, hanging onto a weight, not being able to hold on to anything else while you do one-legged challenges is a big deal. Yeah, for so many people that moving around has become very challenging for, okay? Drop your shoulders, soften your knees. Ribcage up, breath, knee up, tap, and go back. As if you were gonna do a lunge, but you don't do a lunge, and then you come back. So this could be very easily a great 1-minute challenge. Bring the knee up, tap, then go straight from the tap and go all the way back. Go into the heel. Yeah, drop into the heel. Take a big breath and then come back up, okay? So we're shifting from one side to the other. Now just walk back, walk back, walk back. Take a big deep breath, then walk forward like a normal walk. Try to not shift, try to not lean. A lot of times if we have hips replaced, knees replaced, or struggling with, injury, we kick up other injuries because we're hitching when we're walking. We are leaning, we're wobbling. So be very aware of that propensity. So everything that I'm doing today is aiming at being aware of your postural lineup, whether you're seated or whether you're standing or whether you're using just a bench to kind of hang off of, or you're not. Okay, put your little pad right there. Now we're gonna up the ante, so to speak. Gotta find out where that came from. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna do a dry run here. Okay, I'm gonna go step, and I'm gonna come right through it. See that? So now I've stepped up 2 inches on a very unstable surface. This is really, really excellent balance training. Now, I'm going to pick up weight here in just a minute and take us out doing a carry over an unstable surface. There are those of you who I'm telling you, I hope you're hearing me, should absolutely not do this without holding or being able to hold something. So you do it with one weight in your hand. That would be my formula. And you put a pole or a chair where you can put your hand on it in the other. And you can switch back and forth. See this? See this? It's a step over and back. Yeah, we're actually going to step over and back. So you step, you come into it, then you step and you come back. So we're doing one of the same things that we had done before. However, by putting an unstable surface to step into, it will throw you quicker than you think. And if you have weights in your hands, you ain't gonna be able to reach out and touch anything, okay? No pun intended. So, you get to decide whether you're gonna do it with one weight and hanging on to something and then shift, or whether you're gonna do it with both, okay? So you have to say that. Now, what am I gonna do? So I'm gonna do this. I'm only gonna do a few times, but I have 12 and 12 now, okay? I can hold them here, or I can put them up on my shoulders. So right now I'm just gonna hold them here. I'm gonna tighten in my tummy. I'm gonna step in the middle of that pad. I'm gonna come over, and then I'm gonna come back. And I am warning you, it will be unstable. And if you picked up a decent amount of weight, It will surprise you. So right here, don't make quick moves. Get stable, which is shoulders down, knee is bent. I'm fully into my foot. I come over and then I go back. I'm not holding, but I'm doing the task. This kind of skill drill is so valuable, but you got to do it for training your brain, training your muscles to get stronger, training your activity. So here, case in point, what if, this is my hip replace side, this is my knee replace side. Drop your shoulders, okay? Tighten your tummy, you step in, okay? What if, when I come down, I hit the corner with my heel? Well, that could be enough to send you to the floor. What if, when I come from here and I bring my foot up, I catch my heel and that throws me? See, I'm setting up scenarios of why I want you to be very, very wise in your choice of carrying the weight or not, okay? Breath, tight tummy, drop your shoulders, boom, and down, breath. And you just do this 10 times. You just do this slowly. You don't go fast. You don't try to get the reps in. That's not what's important. What's important, in fact, instead of saying reps, I should say work at this for anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes. And from 1 to 3 minutes, see, I'm loading with 24 pounds coming down my frame, and I have to manage my step into a very unstable surface. And I have to get confidence in my ability to step up and over, not hit my heel, up and over, and land it. Breath, and I can do this lower. I can do it with heavier weight. I can do it with lighter weight. There's all kinds of ways to make modifications. But you want to work at something like this pretty much on a regular basis. This is one of the best ways to do one-legged stances and get better at it. What if I told you when you step up here and you're bringing your leg over, count to 8 while you're bringing your leg over? Yeah. And 8, going back. That changes everything. Drop your shoulders, breath. Bring that leg up. See? Bring it over, count. Hit down on the 8th count. Then we come up. See, I had this misstep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See that? That's the idea. Drop your shoulders. Take a big deep breath. Don't step wide, just step normal here. And you're going to go put your load down. So I'm putting down 12 and 12. I'm doing a fold, then I'm coming back up. We're going to end with this one. So this is our carry, or this is our load lifting. So pretend you're doing yard work and you got to pick up a bucket or a brick or something like that, a rock. Here we go. Butt out. You're going to bring it close into you. Now you're going to push through your heels and you're going to come up and squeeze your butt. Then you're going to go put it down. So you don't bring your elbow way out. You don't hurt your shoulder or anything like that. You fold. You get your butt lower than your head and shoulders. Come up, squeeze. Take a breath. Lower, drop it down. Well, I shouldn't say don't drop it down. You might hurt your toe. Put it down. You're placing your suitcase down right there. See that? This is very important if you're going to be traveling. Fold. Pull back up. Yeah, squeeze your butt. Here we go. Down, fold. Fold your whole body and then come back up. Just 2 more and that's it. Here we go. Drop your butt. Now when you push into your heels and you're coming back up, do not let those knees go in. Push. Okay, one more. That's it. Breath. Heels. Then I just come and do a walk over. I can turn and I do a walk over. And you start with opposite, alternating, I should say that. Alternating lead legs. Alternating. And you notice I'm not doing this to see where I'm going. I'm dropping my chin and I'm darting my eyes, okay? Then I'm gonna go put these 24 pounds down, right there, right there, 18. So little children can't pick it up, and I'm good to go. Now, before we back out of here, I think we're doing okay. Whew, yes, yes, we're doing good. This is a great time to do a body swing. Start with your hips, go wide, bend your knees, and just do a body swing, starting with the hips. Turn, let your arms follow. Let your arms follow, let your arms follow. You start to turn here. You keep your feet stationary, okay? For, I don't know, you could do 5, you could do 8, you could do 10. It feels pretty good to do this all the way up through your spine, all the way up through your shoulders. Then you add that pivot. Now you're turning all the way around. With those hips, the lead turner. You're not making your arms do this. You're letting your hips do this. Breath. If you want to know the significance of moving, directing your move, using your whole body, talk to any dancer or any ice skater. It's a big deal. Okay, so just pivot and then pivot. Get that knee headed down. Pull that heel up, really turn. And now then really go. Keep your chin tucked, tighten your tummy, drop your shoulders. Shake out, shake out, shake out. Okay? See, we had a few minutes to spare. Aren't you proud of yourself? I know. I'm very proud of yourself. It was harder on me than you. Really it was. Stop recording.